Man, girl, it's trash. I'm, man, girl is getting on my nerves. If you ain't got nobody, who you gonna run with? What's that? A job? You talking about a job? Oh. Okay, I got. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna put. We're gonna put the pain on them. We're gonna put the pain on them. All right. Well, you doing all that talking. You pay your subscription yet? I know you are. So come on. I'm waiting. I'm broadcasting already. You look you see my look the logo scrolling. What is this?
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school.
I'm already broadcasting. Just listen. What about your subscription and come on?
Come on. I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me. No conversation, ain't got time for no debate.
And I got my new hold on. Maybe I need to put on my Carolina chain. Make this official. Huh? Come on, You don't got it on auto renew? Don't feel bad. I don't have a card right now. Somebody tried to take $1,000 out of our account, so Taylor took the bank closed my card and Taylor told me I couldn't get another debit card because I'm always swiping my card everywhere. I ain't gotta do nothing. They didn't get it. They what happened was my bank, because I got Navy Federal. They look at my transaction history and they can determine if it was fraud or not. Like, I've never went to Apple and paid no money at Apple because my phone's through Sprint. They tried to take $800 and something at Apple, and then they tried to go to Boost Mobile and pay $206. Then they went and tried to order Papa John's pizza for $46. And so my phone immediately, they called me immediately like, did you try any of these? I'm like, no. They were like, we thought not. All right, we're gonna shut your card off. I was like, okay. And then they was still like, well, you're not getting another card because you always swiping your card everywhere. Like, all right, whatever. So she got me like this little Cash App card, so she Cash App me money. I have to go swipe it at the store. Exactly, and I'm the one that makes all the money. I was like, man. But see, the positive today was I was like, babe, I need you to go get me Madden and get me a new headset. And she was like, all right. So she went to the store and it was like $186 for Madden and the headset. So, cause she paid for the. I keep telling her to stop doing that. But she said, cause we got kids. She paid for the protection plan on the headset and the protection plan on the game.
Pull up in the top is missing the
I
opposition.
told her, I was like, why'd you do that? For what?
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show.
Yeah.
This so perennial. Do this for my
All right, let me go
millennials. I
back
be
out. Let me go
murdering
back out
any
since
flow.
you're another
I just
invite.
had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be
Fishman,
murdering
online
any
head
flow.
to
I just
head,
had to let you know.
play a friend. That's it. What? What? Oh no, it didn't go through because I already clicked out of it. I just sent you another one. There you go. It sent you a new one. That. Alright, come on, Alright, I'm out. Yeah, I'm broadcasting, Pop. Alright. Later. What up, What up, You been missing me? Oh! I'm right here. You been missing me? I'm waiting on you. Let's hit your little West Coast defense.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man.
Hey, that's on you. How you?
When he stretch a distance, I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no 6s,
You think
don't
he's
count on him.
slick?
Hey, she wanted like me cause like she can count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte.
And I gotta
They
kick the
are
ball
ready
out.
to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
No. Yeah.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Back man.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down.
Here we go, here we go. Check nine.
On first down, they run with Howard. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On second and 11 now. Wentz bringing it in. Jackson left side. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Throwing is Wentz.
Give me that.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
What are you talking about? No, I work in the evening, but
here's 2nd and 9.
But
just
today I gotta be
run.
this week until Friday. I'm at work I gotta leave here at 3 in the morning. But that's just kind of tough.
Newton to
Coming
throw.
for somebody. It ain't permanent, so why would I get mad?
That's Samuel caught left side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40.
I gotta leave my house.
27
I get
yards
up
there.
at 3,
First
so I
down.
gotta leave my house.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10. Right at the 40. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
As long as I go to sleep by 12
no
o'clock,
gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Well, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Ronald.
Dang, you calling already? I was trying to give you this whooping. I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you.
Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
And 10 yards to go.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Well, I was supposed to get off at 3. Yeah, I was supposed to get off at 3, yeah. So really, I was...
Here's Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Brandon Graham drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi.
Texas way better.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
You mean Carson? Carson's the youngest. Christian.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception.
Yeah.
What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Yeah.
Here's Wentz to throw.
Back. Oh, I missed him.
Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Jackson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Who's that?
Deshaun Jackson, 75 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Panthers nothing. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Don't even worry about it. We got lucky.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Newton on 1st down. Eluding the press, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. They'll give it up to McCaffrey.
Oh, man.
Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Newton now to throw. And he's got his target. That's more. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it.
What's wrong with him? That ain't about to whoop you.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Watch the screen.
Throwing again. Newton looking deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
So now a fresh set of downs. First and 10 after roughing the passer. McCaffrey following the penalty. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Throwing on third down, Newton. Dancing to his left. He can fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
That's what I'm talking about.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction downfield or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Get down, Christian. Y'all don't start.
Don't do us like that. If you do not work like your regular schedule, then we wouldn't have this issue.
What issue?
Because I'm telling you.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. They'll try the air now with Newton. And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
I want some milk. That boy needs some milk. Okay, please. We're going to get some drink.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Right there, you knocked it over.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
He's want something to drink. Take him and go get him something to drink.
Come on, yeah. You want some juice? Can I go get some juice?
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Check 25. Check 25. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Where you going, little boy?
Empty.
On 2nd and 9. Wentz nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
It really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Switch. 46 down, man. 5-4. 50 Bravo. Check. Walk 54. Walk 54.
That boy going for distance. That boy going long range. Got him.
He's not going to get progress. That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
50%. 780.
Now Newton on first down.
Oh!
Now the pressure comes and he goes down.
Man, they cheating,
just inside
man.
the 10, back at the 9. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Babe, he put that glass in his mouth. Get that. That's a glass thing.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Room past the 20. And finally taken down at the 26-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on second and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Carolina.
So Daddy can give me milk. Put Carson's milk down. Let me get you your own milk.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
On second and 12, Wentz being chased out left. Side complete. That's Jackson. Deshaun Jackson off to the races. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Murray looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Carolina getting set to take the field. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
I'm talking to Chris because you saw me playing for that.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Newton.
Come on, throw the ball.
He's taken down. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
What's he doing?
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that is incomplete.
Oh, come on,
15
man.
seconds now.
That nigga dropped it. Look at all that.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Taking it about the 36. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Let me look on my headphones.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10.
I don't know why I got much of the brand new.
A final shot before half for Wentz. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
What, Christian? Okay.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Throwing is Newton. And
come on, man. This nigga grabbed me.
And it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, he did bite you.
Ready. Mike 54. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Alert 3.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Newton escaping. Cam fighting.
Come on, man. Okay, this is starting to piss me off. Because Cam don't fumble that many times.
We'll go out to the
42-yard
line.
No, he don't. Cam don't fumble like that.
Defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times
Every
it's
damn
more a
time
matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
On 1st down, it's Howard. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin.
Come on, man.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Christian, shut up. Carson, man, you letting Carson write every page in my book. Give him a piece of paper, let him write on it. No, he opened the book and was trying to write on other pages. I need the whole notebook turned into baby scribbles.
Hey, Charlie! Tyson! Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. And I'm coming after you.
Working from the gun, Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
I think he just boo-booed.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brian Burns getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Finish him. Go.
Wentz going to throw.
Come on. Yo. Where is everybody at? How did that nigga get behind
touchdown
us?
passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Hey.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
Come
and he'll
on.
fight forward to
Stop
about the
letting your dude go.
27-yard line. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get him.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. The shotgun snap for Newton. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
We're into the 2nd half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And this will be taken at the 13. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
Mike, here we go. Waiting. Let's go. Great. Bounce.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They'll run on 1st down. Howard. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Howard. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot. Help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. 54, Mike. 54.
Now Wentz on third down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Right side caught by Jackson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Jet bombers. 2 jet bombers.
At the 14-yard line.
Let's pick it up.
Throwing again on second down. Wentz stepping up. He's going to keep it. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
Check. 59. Watch the run.
It's a sneak. It's Wentz. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Call it no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up a third down.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only second down, and they try.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz taking it in. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yeah.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Back to throw. Newton. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Fletcher Cox able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
To throw on second down is Newton. And incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The Panthers going for it on 4th. Newton. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They go with Howard again. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Now Wentz. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Dontari Poe coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he should be able to put him back deep here with his first punt.
Yeah, no, just you kids just keep doing stupid little things.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, you got your tape.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
From the 39, Newton.
No, where are you throwing the ball to?
Another wayward pass.
Like,
Things started out poorly in this game.
And to be frank,
they just really
he's
haven't
wide
gotten
open.
much
Why
better.
is he throwing it to the other person?
Is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Here's Newton. Roll it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th. Newton. Flush to his right. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Here's Newton. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. That ball's caught.
Only want to come up and touch the ball.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, 71 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
You just said you're going to rent it.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Why are you trying to buy it when you can rent it?
.88. Check, 47. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Newton. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Brandon Graham picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
I got you. Gun. SOS. 22, jet cover. 22.
From the gun, here's Newton. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And it's fielded at the 34. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, right there. Hey, Delta.
Wentz to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that. But there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I'll guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners.
Yeah, running back.
Hey, listen, getting the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
There you go, come on.
Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all
Put
the way
the
down.
bed.
Final whistle there with the late points, and then
Mama already told you to go lay down. I don't know why you got to keep somebody got to keep talking to you.
Where's
the shoe at?
Way to the end, you know, didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
This nigga over here thinking he jocked some stove over here. Look at him, biting his lip and laying down on his side like you gangster, like you own something. That's my woman.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long.
Why do you don't want to rent the book? Okay, so why are you acting crazy? Don't need to hurry up and send this invite. Oh! This is the last game.
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business.
Come on.
I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like a man. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. It's shorty, she support bro.
Why do you have to get Clorox and stuff for the kids? That makes no sense. What is she doing? That's illegal for you to be buying disinfectant wipes for kids for her daycare. That's her job. Swear to God, she's so ghetto.
On the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news.
I'm ready. You ready?
Up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice.
I'm ready when you are. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason.
I don't know why.
W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up.
Raggedy headphones. Boy, I just paid $100 and some dollars for these things. $100. These are raggedy. These actually the Sony headphones. You know, the ones for the PlayStation.
We're at the home of the Super
Not everybody,
Bowl 52
not everybody want to
Lincoln
buy the little
Financial
turtle
Field
beaches.
in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in
Or
full
use the little
roar as both
free
teams
little.
made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics
Nobody want that
ablaze.
crap.
They're
Keep
set to
Turtle
go
Beach.
as their Eagles will match up with the Carolina Panthers. Gano out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You got lucky last game, very lucky. And I let my frustration get the best of me. And I started just throwing stuff.
Here we go. 180. Sunday. What we got?
First carry now for Jordan Howard. He finds an opening past the 40. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental break by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Come on, man. Turn that shit off.
Crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me. No man, oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard
Hello?
dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash.
Hello? I don't know, man. It did that with Dad. I said I don't know. It did that with Dad earlier. I ain't going to sleep. This stupid thing. The internet shuts off and then comes right back on for some reason. I don't know. It seconds. It went out when it blocked you off. It literally came right. The internet came right back up. I don't know what the heck is going on. What are you talking about? I'm on the thing with you.
I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve for the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call us up making a name. I put on the jets. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic.
Let's go back out.
Fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put in the gas. I went out, crash.
I left the session, so you got to resend the invite. What are you doing? What is that in your hand? Take that to the bed. Get under your cover. What's cute? What is this, man? What? Carson? It's a baby monkey. What? What is it? Oh, dude.
sugar. One man on me, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn it out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My truth and cold is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like y'all don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this.
Well.
For your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspicious.
Right now?
I'm up in the field.
No.
In my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill.
You just woke up.
Don't jump off the line and see the fire field. Rewrite your history off this line right here. Your best bet be ahead. It's to get rich or dead.
Really?
This ain't never new. I just
Really, little girl?
Snooze, I won't, I can't
No,
lose,
it
ready,
ain't
rest,
wrong.
do what you can to do, make it next move your best. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My truth and cold is shield. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this.
I need to put this stuff in my eye. My eye is itching so bad.
This one for your photo real.
If you ever feel my drops, you need to put that stuff in my eye. So my eye is itching.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Waiting! No! Hey, come on now!
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On second and 12, Wentz. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. Past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 77 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone. I
think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
This fielded at the 2.
How you move out the way and let him grab? No.
Let's go.
I love this game. Who's going over the game?
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more, as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his target. That's more. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
Let's go. 53, Mike. Me and you all day.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting one. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Howard. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL the same draft class. There's a lot of debate about who is going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Newton plays looking for the tight end Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
How this new game works, but it's killing me with this crap.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Flushed out right. Got his man. It's Arcega right side. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Shotgun now for Wentz. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Wentz to throw again. Buying time to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The man wreaking havoc there, Gerald McCoy, the D tackle.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Go, go, go. Check 31, check 31. Great.
McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there for Carolina. 46 yards.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Throwing is Newton. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. Now it's Newton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. On the toss play, Howard. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Now Wentz. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Out to his left. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Howard that time. And it's 2nd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with...
Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Carolina getting set to take the field. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. Newton now to throw. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Shut one in. 5 to the 3. Bring it. Bring it. Check safety.
Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down, they hit him with a draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
Now, you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass him with a running play.
Now a pass complete to Hogan, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. On 1st down, it's Newton. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Newton, that's Samuel, caught left side. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To the air again, Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, one set. Check right 54. Hey, echo.
Working from the gun, Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
He's going to look deep down the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Rodney McLeod that time able to knock it away. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Newton. He's going to look deep for more. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win. Watch the eye.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On 2nd and 9, Newton. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Forced out to his left. Space to maneuver at the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
After the sack, you could understand him maybe been a little bit nervous back there, a little skittish. But looked awfully decisive when he took off and ran.
Very decisive, and picked up that first down in the process. Back to throw, Newton. Escaping the pressure right. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Look at the spin. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Eagles have recovered.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster. And we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really
You
big
didn't
cooking
hit
on
him
that
hard,
one.
Cam.
When you're
I'm
down to the
telling you,
goal
bro,
line
they
like that
just
on a big
they're
play,
making
do
it
you
so
get maybe a
fake.
little
Cause
too
Cam don't.
careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is
Bro, he
exactly
did not
right. You
hit
get
Cam
desperate
hard.
for the goal
Like, come
line, and
on, bro.
sometimes
It
you get
seems
the
real
ball
like
out
this
of that
nigga.
away from your body, or you're trying to
Smash
extend to
his
get
head,
there,
man,
or
on the
maybe you're just
field,
trying
man.
so
Make
hard
him
that the
off.
ball will come out of your hands.
Come on,
In any
man.
event, that's a big
Nothing bad.
opportunity lost.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And he spins past him and into space. Call that one an even 60 yards. 6-0. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I would with you. Early I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid.